Scorpio, how are we today? Just doing our weekly readings, and this week we are just looking at general, whatever needs to come on out for you. I will be looking at love as well, but in a different kind of a way today. So we will get to that. But please subscribe to the channel if you're not already. I do really appreciate that. It does mean the world to me, so thank you. I am using this week, we have the Oracle of the Shapeshifters. Okay, the Lenormand deck I have is the Terra Lenormand. And then when we move on to love, I'm using the Mystical Moon Oracle. It was actually a timing deck. Okay, so we're going to focus on significant times with love and romance, and then clarify that with the Angel Answers Oracle. So that does have times as well as yes or no answers, and a little bit more stuff. So see how that comes out for you, Scorpio. We're getting some very interesting messages so far with love and romance for everybody, but getting into it for you. Okay, Scorpio. What does Scorpio need to see? What's going on for my Scorpios? Scorpio, I want to ask, have you been through your shift yet? Okay, Scorpio, I know that there's been a big energy shift for a lot of Scorpios. Have you felt yourself transforming into a more positive version of yourself, a happier version of yourself of late, Scorpio? If not, it's coming, okay? Scorpio, what's going on for Scorpio? Definitely coming, Scorpio. Starting us off with the Dragonfly Mermaid. Okay, and she says, you've attracted wonderful news, Scorpio. So good news coming through for you in some kind of a way. We also have a beautiful rat card. Take care of yourself. So this one is actually focusing on your physical health. For some of you, it may be your mental health, mental and physical health. Basically the 3D version of yourself rather than the energy. So we are seeing something on the physical side of things as well here. But you have attracted wonderful news. I do want to say that if there is a Scorpio listening that, has had some concerns health-wise that you've already been looking into, that is specifically straight up what the great news is about. You've got good news coming about that health thing. Okay. It's not telling me much yet, but we'll move through and clarify these for you. Clarifying the Dragonfly Mermaid. What's the good news on the horizon for our Scorpios? Scorpio, clarifying the Dragonfly Mermaid for Scorpio. What is it exactly? What exactly is this news in regard to, please? Okay. Not wanting to tell me too much. Working in mysterious ways at the moment, I see, Scorpio. But, that Dragonfly Mermaid card, it does say you've attracted wonderful news. What is the first card I pulled for you? The Rider. The most common significant meaning for the Rider is good news is on the way. Okay, so there's definitely some wonderful good news headed your way. We have the ship coming through with that as well. So for some of you, it may be good news about travel specifically. It may be good news about some distance being covered, whether that be emotionally, a journey that you're undertaking emotionally, some sort of, it may be, I am getting for some of you, it may be that somebody who is at a distance is going to be coming back or traveling towards you, or you may be traveling towards them, that kind of thing. We also have the cross coming through for you there as well. So, which is basically just emphasizing, have faith. Love is coming. Have faith. The good news is on its way. Trust in the process is what's sort of coming through just very generally. It's just coming through very generally for this good news. It doesn't really want to give away too much and surprise you before the surprise happens kind of energy is what I'm getting here. When I do ask specifically what this is in regard to, I do see the Tower and the Garden. Okay, so for some of you, that's showing us that this is, some sort of important meeting taking place, that this is related to an important meeting, because we do sometimes see, people or places of authority or recognition or, even tall, like literally a tower type building, like a skyscraper where some important work meeting might be taking place, or you might be, going on a holiday and staying in a very tall tower-like structure. It does have a semblance of authority to it, because especially with the garden, because the garden does talk about public spaces, so you would see monuments and actual towers, like I'm seeing like the Tower of London. I'm seeing Centre Point Tower here in Australia. I'm seeing, all those sorts of places, like even the Leaning Tower of Pizza. Pizza. I always call it the Leaning Tower of Pizza. Like it's my bad. But actual towers may be significant here as well. Like the physical structure may be somehow significant here as well. But we do see with the garden, that is my date card as well. But it's very, very sociable. Relaxed a lot of the time, relaxed sociable meetings taking place. So for some of you, this is the Tower can also talk about, things that have happened in your foundation. So, your childhood, important parts of your life that have affected the foundation of you. So we may be seeing you meeting up with somebody who's very important to you. We may see you meeting up with somebody older than you or from your past in some kind of a way there. Someone important to your foundation in some kind of a way here, but it also could talk about that authority figure as well, like a boss having a meeting with your boss, those sorts of things. Generally, the meetings are a little bit more relaxed with the garden, like a meeting at a coffee shop, those sorts of things. But with the Tower there, I would say there is an air of recognition or authority or something a little bit more structured happening around that meeting taking place here. But we're seeing good news and wonderful news being attracted, and this is what sort of how I feel like for a lot of you, this is how this news is being presented to you, some sort of formal meeting taking place here. It's kind of giving too, for at least one of you, this is like an important meeting taking place where it's like somebody is like I'm getting that message of, how it's a common sort of thing for people to approach somebody's father to ask for someone's hand in marriage. I am getting that may be something like that for somebody, that you're getting this wonderful news, so-and-so has asked for your hand in marriage, that kind of thing. Very interesting. Okay, Scorpio, a beautiful rat taking care of yourself. What's this message for Scorpio, please? Once again, clarifying what this is actually about, please. Okay. Firstly, we have the letter. So once again, important, good news on the way in regards to your physical health, in regards to taking care of yourself. This is important communication. For some of you, this may be paperwork. So like test results, those sorts of things, some sort of documentation about, yourself. I'm getting DNA tests for somebody here. We do have the fox coming through as well. So that's the taking care of yourself, standing up for yourself, doing what what you need to do to take care of yourself, okay? Getting things done, not selling yourself short for things, really making sure you are taking care of your physical body, putting yourself first. We do have the stork coming through as well. So new ideas being generated here, things getting stirred up. Okay, so I do get indigestion with that, like you feeling stirred up in the tummy kind of energy, things getting stirred up. It's like for some of you, it may be like an ongoing health issue flaring up, like stirring up. I am getting allergies and things like that getting stirred up as well, those sorts of things. But we do also see, when I asked exactly what this is, we see the key. Okay, so we do see that it's going to be successfully, it's going to, opening in your favor, doors opening in your favor, opportunities opening in your favor. For some of you, this may be test results that it's like, or paperwork, like, here's this opportunity for you to go and get this issue resolved with ongoing issues, those sorts of things. I do, when it's talking about health stuff, the key sometimes can talk about things like keyhole surgery. So I am picking, and I got this message in a private reading recently as well, specifically regarding and it's very similar energy is why I want to mention that, because it could be good news documentation saying, we've got the test results back and you don't need to get that keyhole surgery. Okay, it's maybe something's gotten stirred up, but something's just stirred up. It's not actually needing to go ahead and, I'm getting different messages here for a lot of you, but we do see success, that this is all working out in your favor, that it's not a huge big concern. It's just asking you to really make sure you're paying attention to your body and taking care of yourself in the best way you possibly can physically at the moment, okay, just to avoid any issues. All right, but looking at love for you, Scorpio. Okay, Scorpio. Any significant times coming through for Scorpio with love and romance? Significant times for Scorpio with love and romance, please. Amazing chemistry, terrible timing. Who is that? Have you met this person yet? You may have amazing chemistry with this person. I do feel for some of you that may be what this good news on the way is in regard to, that somebody that you've had amazing chemistry in the past with, but for some reason it was terrible timing then. We are seeing that in the future, it's in the future. So it may be coming back around in the future for you. For others of you, you may be meeting somebody relatively soon, within this next week or so, where there is future with this energy, but right now it's just not the right time. I do also see July coming through here as well. Okay, so clarifying those, that amazing chemistry, terrible timing, it's in the future. They do feel as though they go together, so I will clarify those as one. Clarifying for love and romance for Scorpio. Love and romance for Scorpio, please. You have compromise. So yeah, needing to compromise, this amazing chemistry and terrible timing, needing to compromise, needing to understand that yes, we can have that amazing chemistry, but we can't unfortunately have it right here, right now, when we might want it. You need to compromise, that there may be some more time needing to happen here. And if you believe, okay, so if you believe that chemistry is worth waiting for, if you believe that it's in your future, it will be, okay? It definitely can potentially come back around for you here, Scorpio. And why are we seeing July? Scorpio, July for our Scorpios, please. Clarify July for Scorpio with love and romance. For July, we are seeing within the next few months. Okay, so in the next few months, you will see why July is going to be important. I feel like July might be somebody's birth month, or there may be something happening in July that you end up looking forward to. You may be booking a trip for July within the next few months, and that's where something significant happens for you. No need to worry. Okay, so your message really is just wanting you to have a little bit of faith here and, believe that the future has some good stuff in store for you here, Scorpio. It's not really wanting to get very elaborate with the love and romance stuff, but that's what we have for you. You are more than welcome to check out your other placements, of course. Subscribe to the channel, and I will see you all again soon.